you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 and love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be loved. Love, 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 loved. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. Do 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 do, but do you do 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 do, but do you want to come on?
Academy Awards. Okay. I had a lot of help with this, so I want to thank a number of people. They say that when you want something done, you ask a busy person. So of course, the first person I asked to help me was one of the busiest people I know, and that's my daughter-in-law, Danielle. So thank you for all your help. All the delicious things that you see, I had tons of help with that, starting with my daughter-in-law, Alicia. See, this is why you have to have many children. My friends, Susan and Leslie, where is everybody? I can't see them. Who not only baked, but, you know, gave me all kinds of assorted paraphernalia that I needed. You can't even imagine, and were wonderful about it. My sisters-in-law, Nancy and Esther, who baked and are just, where is everybody? Always there, no matter what I need, always, without question. And the photographs being taken, so we will have a permanent record. Jenna's aunts, Julie and Raimi, and thank you. And you're all wonderful. And last, but certainly not least, the person who says, don't thank me, and as a matter of fact, don't even mention me. Well, don't hide over there. It's not going to do you any good because we're mentioning and we're thanking, and you're my partner in crime in this, and that's our beloved Aunt Anne. And now, if you'll indulge me for another minute, I want to say a couple of things about our bride. When I was expecting Jenna, didn't know what I was having, and I have to say that I thought it might be a little bit easier if I had a girl, a boy, excuse me. Had a boy, only because it was a boy-oriented household, had the boy toys and the boy clothes, and to the extent that anybody knows what they're doing, raising children, I thought, well, I sort of have it figured out. But of course, God had other things in mind, and there she was. So after they got her cleaned up a little bit, I did what parents usually do, smelled the top of her head. And I thought to myself, she smells pink. I know that sounds crazy, but she did. And she had me. From that very first moment, she just had me. And I think I knew that life was never going to be the same. it wasn't. And she grew into a really interesting kid. She was all girly girl on one hand, but tough on the other. Before she was 3, she was total fashionista, insisted on dressing herself from the top of her head, and I mean like the bows in her hair, right down to the tip of her toes, and that meant her socks, because evidently it does make a difference if there are 2 rows of ruffles or 3. I don't know from those things, but evidently she does, and that was important. But she also was tough, and she insisted on keeping up with the boys always. And insiders know she refers to the boys as simply the brothers, and she insisted on always keeping up with the brothers. But contrary to what some people thought would happen, they thought, oh, well, they were going to treat her like some little princess. And that was not the case. They were very happy to have her join in and be with them, but she had to keep up, and that meant that she got knocked down a lot. So she just, when that happened, I mean, they'd be playing soccer, and she got like knocked down to the side, but she would pick herself up and dust herself off and keep going, and I think that's where the tough came from. And I think what sticks in my mind as the perfect example of this is she had a pink doll carriage. Not the stroller kind, the old-fashioned kind where the baby's inside and you can't see. So she'd be going along her merry way, and she had these long blonde curls, like yours, Rachel, and they'd be bouncing away, and she'd just be, pushing her carriage. And of course, she'd assume that there'd be a baby doll in there. And then every so often she'd stop, and she'd very gingerly take off the receiving blanket. But was there a baby doll inside there? No. She would take out these 2 big, heavy rubber wrestling figures, because that was popular back then. And she would stage a little match between them, complete with the sound effects, and she'd go, I mean, very violent. And this sweet little girl, and with the pigtails, and then she would very carefully, when she was done, put them back in the carriage and cover them back up, and then back she'd go. And that's pretty much how it went, and that kind of sums up the kind of a kid that she was. And as she grew up, she developed into a really well-rounded, really unique child. Great at all kinds of things and anything she put her mind to. Her academics, that's well known. Wasn't enough to have an A, had to have the A+. Pushed for every point in every class, as all her teachers looking back remember about her. Nothing was ever quite good enough. But it wasn't just about the academics. She liked to participate in sports. She loved to dance. She was in all kinds of clubs, loved music. Most people know that she has an absolutely beautiful singing voice. So there's no pigeonhole that you can put Jenna into. It's impossible. But of course, that's really only part of the story anyway, because it really is about who she is as a person, her integrity, her character, her compassion. That's who she is, and that's what makes her a loving and wonderful granddaughter and daughter and sister and friend, and someone that you want to have in your life forever. And because that's how we all feel about her, and it's pretty clear, through the years people would say, oh, when the time comes, you're never going to think that anyone is good enough for Jenna. And
well, that's what her brothers say.
And I worried for a while that would be true. I knew she would find someone wonderful, but I thought, not really quite good enough. But we had not yet met Josh. And I have to say that in as many ways as Jenna is wonderful and unique and special, Josh is equally so in more ways than you could ever count. And you know, Josh has been around for a while. And so sometimes we forget that they're not married already. But since they aren't, it is with total joy that we look forward to officially welcoming them into the family in August. And to welcoming the Goldsteins as part of our extended family as well. We know how lucky we are. And we know that we're blessed, and we're thankful for that every day. And we want to thank you for being here to kick off this season of celebration, and knowing that you're going to be there in August. And we want to thank you for loving and supporting Jenna and all of us, not just at this time, but through all the years that you've been part of our lives. And now we should all eat lots more too.
Thank my Aunt Anne for her outstanding generosity and love and support, and my mom for her undying love and support. Thank you.